Jason Lee just ignited a firestorm that even Beyoncé's most loyal fans, the Beehive, cannot ignore. In a bombshell revelation, Jason claims he has personally seen video footage suggesting that Beyoncé's twins, Sir and Rumi, may be on the autism spectrum. This is not just gossip, according to him, it is visual proof, and it has supposedly thrown Beyoncé's inner circle into full-blown crisis mode. For years, Beyoncé's intense privacy regarding her children was seen as part of her brand, her way of shielding them from the media circus. But Jason is now suggesting it was something much deeper, not protection, but concealment. And the most shocking part? He claims Solange is emotionally spiraling behind closed doors, furious that this sensitive truth may be slipping out. According to Jason, Beyoncé's team did not just stay silent, they allegedly tried to buy his silence, reaching out to keep this information buried. But Jason is not backing down. On his podcast, he doubled down, saying the public deserves to know, and dared Beyoncé to come forward. He is not dealing in whispers, he is delivering accusations with full confidence, forcing the world to ask, has Beyoncé been hiding more than just her children's faces? Whether true or not, Jason Lee has cracked open a narrative that Queen Bey has spent years locking down, and if this storm keeps building, the Carter Empire might face its most personal reckoning yet.
Why is everybody calling me now? Because I'm a firefighter. Because I run towards fires, and I put them out, or I fan the flames. But why is everybody calling me now? And that's the problem that I have with this whole situation. But I am going to save this conversation for Jay-Z. Jay-Z, you're watching. I know you're watching, because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You know, you got people calling me. Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce, they're not going to share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I can get it to be. I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that we're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told y'all about, then I'll put those out.
Whew. The fires that will come of that.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing this.
Suddenly, Beyoncé and Jay-Z are moving like something has shifted behind the scenes. Smiles all around, overly friendly energy, and a carefully curated image of calm, but it all feels too staged. They are now acting like they have always been cool with Jason Lee, but he is not buying it. In fact, it is only fueling his fire. Jason is not staying quiet. He is doubling down, getting louder, and calling out what he believes is a cover-up. And he is not just tossing vague accusations, he is connecting dots, referencing past interviews, and framing Beyoncé's own words in a new, unsettling light. He is treating this like a battle and rolling out the receipts. Remember when Beyoncé opened up about her traumatic delivery? At the time, it felt like a rare moment of vulnerability, emergency C-section, over a month on bed rest, one baby born underweight, and the terrifying moment when one of the twins' hearts actually stopped. It was serious. She revealed that she had preeclampsia, and the babies had to spend weeks in the NICU. Fans thought they knew the whole story. But now, in light of Jason's claims, those details are being re-examined. Especially Sir. Medical professionals have long pointed out that preeclampsia can increase the risk of certain developmental challenges, including autism. And when Beyoncé spoke in a later interview about her children, her tone revealed more than words. When she described her daughters, the energy was confident and bold, future leaders, CEOs. But when it came to Sir, her tone softened dramatically. She said she hopes he is brave in a cruel world and that she wants to help him affirm his own existence. It was an emotional choice of words, and it left fans wondering if she was subtly revealing more than she intended. According to Jason Lee, that was exactly what she was doing, quietly sending out signals. He claims Sir's condition is more serious than Rumi's, and that's why Sir has been kept completely away from the public eye. Jason alleges Rumi is considered high-functioning and has been seen in tightly controlled settings, like during the Cowboy Carter tour. But Sir, he says, cannot be exposed like that. Everything from the environment to the people around him must be carefully managed. And this, Jason claims, is why the Carter family has gone to such great lengths to hide him entirely. He even points to a moment on his own show when he whispered something jaw-dropping to his co-host, and their silent reaction said it all. Jason insists he has known this tea for a long time and is only now beginning to pull back the curtain, one shocking piece at a time.
Why have I been getting calls?
Because this is like...
Why am I getting calls and I haven't even said anything?
Because this is the monster of all monsters.
Who? Me?
This Diddy.
Why would I, Jason Lee, I'm getting calls and I haven't even said anything? They ain't called me to go to the Rock Nation brunch. They haven't called me to go to the Gold Party.
To accept being honored.
They haven't called me when we offered to honor Jay-Z at the award show. They didn't call me to go to the press conference about striking the deal with the NFL while we were kneeling for Kaepernick. They didn't call me to ask me what I thought about her hair care product. They didn't call me to offer a free bottle of her perfume. I didn't get to go backstage on her tour for the Renaissance. In fact, when the video circulated making it look like I've been chasing her around like a super fan, which I am a super fan, but I chase nobody. Nobody's called me to clear that up. I haven't gotten a delivery of white flowers with a little card from Beyonce. Why is everybody calling me now?
Oh, and you also stopped.
We're not going to even go there. I stopped a major thing for Beyonce. Didn't even get a thank you.
Jason Lee was not done, not by a long shot. That same podcast episode where he stirred the pot? He doubled down and made it even messier. With a voice full of conviction, Jason claimed he had solid receipts backing every single word. And then, he threw down a bold ultimatum. He said unless Beyoncé sent Kelly Rowland to appear on his show for an exclusive interview, he would go public with everything, no filters, no redactions. He threatened to unleash every secret, every piece of alleged truth he had been sitting on. The way he said it did not feel like a bluff. His tone carried weight, the kind that makes you lean in and realize he meant business. But Queen Bey? She does not bow to threats. Jason learned that fast. Kelly Rowland never showed up, not even a whisper of a response. And just like that, it became clear, Jason felt greenlit to go nuclear. Suddenly, he began revealing details people were not ready for, especially about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's twins. And just when you thought it could not get more intense, Jason escalated things to a whole new level. He dropped a bombshell. He claimed that the Carters allegedly placed their son, Sir, in a private care facility. That claim stopped people in their tracks. Whispers turned into gasps. Jason said Beyoncé and Jay-Z could not manage Sir's condition on their own, so they made the decision to place him in full-time care, somewhere secluded, private, and far away from public view. This was not just some average rumor, it hit differently. Even many of Jason's own fans were shocked that he would go there, speaking about a child with such specificity. Sure, he claimed the facility was luxurious, exclusive, the best money could buy. But still, the fact that it was not inside their home had people rattled. Some called it abandonment. Others suggested it might have been the only way, if Sir's condition truly required a level of constant, professional care. But regardless of intention, the story shattered the polished, picture-perfect image Beyoncé and Jay-Z have crafted over the years, their flawless empire of unity, love, and strength now suddenly looking fragile. And then, just when things were spiraling, someone else jumped into the chaos, Azealia Banks. Known for stirring trouble, Azealia echoed Jason's claims in the loudest way possible. She jumped on Twitter and boldly tweeted, "Stop hiding your son from the world. People will find out sooner or later, and you're really going to look like a piece of crap for being ashamed of your own child." It was raw, brutal, ruthless, but also, it got people talking. And just like that, the whispers turned into thunder. Still, the storm did not stop with Azealia. Jason was now fully activated. He claimed he had even more receipts locked away, ready to explode if anyone dared try and silence him again. But this time, it looked like someone inside the Carter circle had finally had enough. And that someone might just be Beyoncé's sister, Solange. Remember that eerie voodoo altar photo Solange posted on Instagram a while back? Everyone assumed she was throwing spiritual shade at Nicki Minaj. But Jason had another theory. He claimed the post was never about Nicki, it was aimed straight at him. According to him, that post was a spiritual warning. Step back, stop dragging our family's name through the dirt, or face the consequences. And honestly, knowing Solange's fierce loyalty to her sister and how protective she gets when lines are crossed, fans were not dismissing that theory. Solange is not one to play games when it comes to her blood now. Here we are watching this explosive battle unfold. Jason is out here leaking clips, making bold claims that both Sir and Rumi are on the autism spectrum. He says the Carters have hidden it for years to preserve their perfect image. Meanwhile, Solange? She's burning incense and sending out silent smoke signals, ready to defend her family's legacy with quiet rage. This is no longer just about gossip. This is about deep secrets, family protection, and the dangerous line between exposure and betrayal. And if Jason truly has more footage, more proof locked away, what else is he holding back? What is he waiting to release? One thing is certain, this saga is far from over. In fact, it feels like we are just getting started. If you are just as locked in as we are, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe so you do not miss the next chapter in this unfolding drama. And hey, share this with someone who needs to catch up on all the chaos, because what is coming next might just blow everything wide open.